Before I start this whole entire thing, I would like to play this song right now on my mic and before we get the video in. If I go a million miles for you away, I'll try the letter each and every day. 'Cause honey, nothing could ever change this love I have for you. Okay, that's enough. Let's get into the video. Based on the title, you could clearly see I was never asked to be born, but I enjoy it. Yo, me not lying about us, man, but you see, life is very confusing. Life is very mysterious, and I been alive for 23 years, and I just want to say I'm not 23 yet, but by the time I edit this video, it'll be my birthday if I don't procrastinate, etc., etc. Yeah, I never asked to be born, but I enjoy it. I enjoy life. I'm not consistently happy, but every day is different for me. I'm starting to realize that I'm very much patient. I'm interested in being patient. Things don't really bother me anymore because at the end of the day, which is a phrase I like to use, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, the person who stepped on your shoes on the bus didn't really matter. They just made an honest mistake. At the end of the day, the argument you had with your coworker didn't really matter because you're gonna see them tomorrow and it's gonna start the same thing. I don't get in arguments anymore. I don't get in conflicts anymore because I don't think it's worth it. Some people might see it as, oh, the boy too soft, man. No, man, me not soft boss, man. I'm not soft, me soft, man. Me just don't feel like to engage in conflict. Conflict is too much work. It's too much negativity. Nah, that's not something I want to get into because it's not really necessary. Entertaining negativity is one of the lowest things you could do in your life. It's too much work. I would learn how to read a book that is 1,000 pages. Swear the blood clot, God my yo. Me not in charge of the sense of all that negativity. I mean, it's cool to hate, but it's not cool at the end of the day. You're gonna look at yourself when you're by yourself, laying in that bed, cozied up. Wow, that process of me thinking today was so unnecessary. Now I'm home by myself enjoying nobody. Being born, it's something that none of us asked for. We come into a life that was already made in a very systematic way. Whether you want to look at it in gender, race, ethnic group. There's so much examples I could use at the moment, but I didn't do my research. I'm just freestyling. But if you have any thoughts, put it in a comment. I'll make a part 2, which I'm very interested in making a part 2 because I feel as if this idea and topic is very important. None of us asked to be born, but yet still some of us enjoy life while some of us hate. Someone will not even want to get up early in the morning, get up late in the night to go to work, to do nothing. Because guess what? We don't have to do none of that. We are told since we're kids, we have to get up to school, from this to that. Weekends is where you should have fun. When we become adults, weekends is not where we have fun because we have to work. We have to pay bills. Bills. Now, yes and me, no, I'm bothered by that. I don't know why I gotta pay bills, but I don't want to be a bum, and I don't want to be homeless. That's a different topic, but I don't want to be homeless. Things I like about being alive is I get to meet some of the most beautiful, interesting people because I think my expiration date is already gone for being shy. I don't consider myself to be shy anymore. And one of the reasons why I think I'm out of that stage of life is because of the job that I work. The job that I work basically allows me to have to, and I don't know how your thinking process is when I say sauce. It could mean race, it could mean gender, it could mean a lot of things. A lot of things. I feel as if that we have made the idea that we are different because we don't want to understand each other. We are put on this earth to accomplish absolutely nothing. We are here just to experience. And some people may see it very different because I truly believe that we could accomplish some of the most significant thing on this earth and still die with nothing. We could own this today, this tomorrow. Think of this. When you have a chance to work and you have so much overtime, eventually the more people get hired, you're like, wait, my overtime is not there anymore. So the big money that you used to could have spent on that shoes, the big money you used to could spend on those lip gloss, so those makeup, those new video games, you can't do that anymore because the money is cutting down. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry if your money got cut down, but it happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. I think I'm running around the main topic in the main subject, which is I didn't ask to be born. I think I've just been drifting, but maybe I'm not drifting. I like to think of myself of drifting a lot because I think outside the box. And when I say outside the box, I mean I talk a lot. Like I really talk a lot. I think the universe in general is such a big place, and there is something out there that is much bigger than us. There's something out there that is much cold, brutal, well, however you want to take it. Especially if you're religious, you might think of life as very sacred, or somebody who is not religious. This might be very controversial, but I think a person who is not religious is more frankly interested in life because they have no idea what comes after that, versus a person who's religious who literally have a thought process that, damn, as soon as I die, boom, me gonna heaven, me gonna hell, me gonna this, me gonna that, me gonna that. They have a reason for keep on moving. While some people begs that question, they constantly introvert into different topic, different thought process because they don't know who they are and who they could become. But then again, we were never asked to be born. We were just popped out on a planet, a rock, a floating rock, and we have to do rules and regulations created by people who got to the line first. And when they got to the finish line first, instead of saying, let's make life fair for every blood clot person upon this earth, the man them said, nah, we gotta keep some people in check. And by doing so, we have to do and create unnecessary rules, unnecessary bills, unnecessary work ethic, unnecessary things that doesn't apply to them. Because I do believe that there's a certain percentage of people in this world who will never work, who will never know what it means to have a hard life. But I make life what it is. I do my solo trip. I'm very big on solo trip. I read if I can. I hate reading. I'm gonna be honest. I really hate reading. I'm not gonna be one of those people who go on the train station reading. No, that's crazy. But I love watching videos. I love meeting strangers. Stranger danger, but I could protect myself. And I think that we should understand this. Life is an experience. Life is an adventurous experience that is not going to be endless, and it's just limited. Thank you.